Kind of early in the morning here on the side of the road to pull out. Of course, UPS is out. This is US Highway 395, about, where the hell are we? 40 miles south of, no, 50 miles south of Klamath Falls. Still in California. It's some distance south of Tulelake. Last night we parked in a pullout on California Highway 139, about 14 miles south of Tulelake, California. Today we're driving north into Oregon with a brief stop at the Pilot Travel Center in Klamath Falls. Shortly after we leave Klamath Falls, notice that it starts to get hazy over Upper Klamath Lake and then along Oregon Highway 58 as we cross the mountains. Later in the video I'll talk a little about the wildfires near Mount Hood, but what I didn't know until later in the day is that there are wildfires all over, including near where we would be driving today. I don't have any video of the fire crews or their camps, because I wasn't expecting to see any and didn't have the camera on when we passed by. Okay, let's finish this pre-trip and be on our way. I actually like parking on places like this, middle of nowhere. There's no amenities, you know, if you need something, but that's why we try to bring all of our amenities. Most of them anyway. It's nice out here. It's a little cool this morning, which is a nice change of pace after being in the hot desert. It'll warm up here later in the day, but this is high elevation, so it gets cool overnight. Plus it rained last night. In fact, it was a thunderstorm. Got pretty loud for not very long. I think I'll clean these mirrors this morning. They're a little dirty. I don't know if it shows up on the camera. I can use a little oil. If you've been watching these videos, you probably noticed me putting oil in fairly frequently. Oh, it's like a traffic light here all of a sudden. Anyway, you probably noticed that I put oil in frequently. Well, it really only seems that way because I don't film this every morning. Yeah, need to get some more oil. But the fact is also that some of these engines tend to burn a fair amount of oil. They also go through coolant more frequently than your car. Of course, if you ran your vehicle 400 to 500 miles a day, every day, you'd burn a lot of oil too. They still look a little smeary. Never seem to be able to completely clear that. Let me try. Some of it's just condensation. Like that. It's nice out here. The moon is still up. I don't know if it shows up in here or not. And we're off. we are leaving California and about to enter Oregon. Welcome to Oregon. Klamath Falls. Before we leave Klamath Falls, we're going to stop, get some coffee at this pilot up here. Alright, took a lot longer to take this break than I expected, but I also booked a load. So after I make this delivery in Lacey, Washington, which is near Tacoma, between Olympia and Tacoma, then I'm driving up to Sumner to pick up the next load. Anyway, then that load is going to Hurricane, Utah, which is near St. George, Utah. So, after making this delivery, we'll be traveling next to southwestern Utah. No sooner do we pull out of the truck stop than we got to pull into this way station here. This way station is always open, it seems like. It has been rare that I've not had to get pulled into this one or the one going the other way on the other side. There's been a couple times that I guess it's been closed, but man, no big deal. I mean, I'm really light, so no issues. 11,500, 21,900, and 24,300. All well within Truck selfie. Selfie time again. Smile. Coming up on point where we leave US Highway 97. We're going to take Oregon Highway 58 over the mountains, and we'll pick up Interstate 5 just south of Eugene. Now it's interesting to note that I use two GPSs here in the truck. My Rand McNally GPS and then the Qualcomm GPS, which is what Schneider puts in the truck, and it includes a GPS system. Anyway, the Qualcomm one, which normally wants to take the shorter route, wants me to go straight. Now that route is 10 miles farther. That the overall distance to the destination is 10 miles farther to go that way, which is odd because normally it takes the shorter route, which would be this way. Now we can go either way. That way is scenic also, goes through Bend and a few other towns. The problem is when you get up at Maduras, when you get up there, you got to take US 26 over the mountains near Mount Shasta. Right now there's forest fires up there, and now I don't think they're an impact to US 26 as far as the fires. Like US 26 is not closed. Interstate 84 is closed. However, I would imagine it's going to be really smoky. Not only that, even if it's not smoky, which it will be, but it comes out at Sandy, I think it is. And you got to drive through a whole bunch of suburbs with constant traffic lights and traffic, and it's just crazy. This way we'll still have traffic when we get up to Portland, and it'll be bad, but there won't be any traffic lights, although we'll still be stopping, I'm sure. Anyway, interesting stuff. Different routes. This is a very pretty scenic route. I've done video of this before, and it's been very popular. So we'll see if it's popular again. As we arrived at our delivery location, the security guard pointed out that my right steer tire was going flat. How could that be, I thought. I'd been driving without a brake for well over 100 miles and felt no difference in the steering. But sure enough, when I got out to look, I could see that the tire was losing air as we stood there and talked about it. There was a bolt sticking into the tire, and all I could think of was that I must have picked it up while driving through a road repair area a few blocks before arriving. I was just able to get in and drop the loaded trailer and then limp across the street where I could park and call for a service truck to come and replace the tire. This is the bolt that was embedded into the tire, and this is the hole it made inside the tire. You know, in the past year, I think I've gone through about a dozen tires, and my truck only has 10. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to click the like button. Not only does this let me know that you liked it, but it tells YouTube that they should promote it to others. This really helps me out. If you enjoy watching my over-the-road trucking adventure videos, please subscribe, and then click the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are available.